Good evening and welcome back to Late Night Valhalla, the 23rd of December. Only 2 more days until Christmas. And 1 more day until Heiligabend. Boy howdy. Time does fly. Okay. Apparently I'm in a ranty mood. And not a particularly good one. Because there's a thing. So, again, warning. Wait, before the warning. Today, Jill will get more help from her friends. She comes off from Dorothy. Now it's time for Alma. And boy howdy. Jill has a lot of very good friends. I'm jealous. Anyway, that's for that today. So, again the warning. If you don't want to hear me rant and ramble, now is your chance to basically mute the video, pick your favorite Valhalla track for 23 minutes total, and just watch and read. Because boy howdy do I need to rant. This might also actually be a short rant, so I don't even know, but boy howdy do I need to rant. And it has to do with Christmas. So, again, mute the video, pick your favorite Valhalla track, and just watch the visual if you don't want to hear me rant and ramble right now. Everybody who is still listening, though, A, you have been warned. B, it's not my fault now if you don't want to hear it. You had the chance. It's easy. So, what do I want to rant about? It's okay. Let me take a step back in that regard. The thing is, okay, there is a musician here in Germany. Rather, I don't want to say popular, but he has fame, he is well known. He even voiced some characters in two of my favorite movies. Movie number 1, The Last Unicorn. There, he voiced the butterfly at the very beginning. Movie number 2, Asterix der Gallier, where he actually voiced Asterix. The name of said man, musician, and quite a few other things actually. The name is Frank Zander. So, he also at least did for a few years now. He did hold kind of a banquet for the homeless. It's on the 21st, so it's probably over right now. But gist is, it's a banquet, kinda sorta, Festtagsessen. Best translation I can do on the cuff is on the spot, off the cuff, is banquet. But it's Christmas. So it's geese, beef and such. All the nice stuff where you think after the holidays, oh dear God, how much did I eat? And it's specifically for the homeless. More precise, in Berlin. Because you could argue that homeless people are sort of bound to one spot. So, there is this musician who basically holds a banquet for 3,000 homeless. It's a day where said homeless aren't out there in the cold and wet, have something to eat, have a lot to eat. Basically, they have a Christmas. Quite literally. And he did this for a couple of years now. If my information on that is correct. So far, so good. Quite literally. I also think he does other things for the homeless, but let's focus just on this event. Because, and yes, I do realize I won't be better than those people I'm going to rant about. And I'm only talking about this because of this negativity that came to my attention through various means. And yes, as I said earlier, I feel the urge to rant. I need to blow off some steam. My apologies. But here's a kicker. This banquet is an amazing thing. But there are people that are not affected by it because Frank Zander pays, I assume, this out of his own pocket. I think this year it's 40,000 euros for this whole shebang. So there are people that are not affected by it in the slightest. For various reasons. One reason, they are not homeless. Another reason, they didn't pay for it. Second, those people are, you could argue might be rather hypocritical. And I doubt that they practice what they preach. And they are preaching the most annoying and hypocritical way you can imagine. We have a wonderful, wonderful word for those people in Germany. It's a wonderful word. And it's not with a nice connotation. That word is Moralapostel. As I said, someone who doesn't practice what they preach, but they preach it nonetheless, constantly. And if you make them aware of said thing, they will dodge the question or the comment or whatever and go in a completely different direction and basically go, but you don't do it as well. So, these type of people, this type of people is now, again, it's a small subsection of the populace as well. It's stupidly small. But those people are on full blast because that whole banquet, in all of its greasy glory, this whole banquet for the homeless who already don't have a lot. Those people are on full blast because the whole banquet is not vegan. And they are, and here's the kicker. The only reason they give is, oh, meat is murder. That's the whole reason. Nothing about health in various forms. For example, what if one of the homeless is actually allergic to a certain thing? Or yada 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 yada. No, it's not even about health. It's literally about the moral standard of meat is murder. It's not even about the climate. It's, yeah. There are so many reasons why a person should go vegetarian or even vegan. There's a whole plethora of reasons why. The only thing those idiots are choosing is meat is murder. I mean, yes, the geese would be happier alive. Who wouldn't, technically? The sheep, the cow, the pig as well. The deer, the warthog, the ostrich, the kangaroo, the fish. They would all be a lot happier if they were alive. Or at least they had a chance on happiness, because once you're dead, story's over. then it's just a matter of for which organism are you going to feed? The wolf, the bear, the lion, the worm, the human, the bird, so on and so forth. It's... yeah, those animals on the platter would be a lot happier if they were alive. That said, those people who are now on full blast wouldn't even lift a finger to even help Frank Zander to actually pull that off. Or go there and help with a vegan option. Literally what I'm doing right now. They are couch warriors. And yes, I'm doing the same thing right now because that idiocy puts me on full blast. It's... like, he's just... it gets even further. As I said, there might not even be vegetarians or vegans. They're just rattling it off. Even funnier. No way, that is something that's entirely... no. Don't even go with that Xene. Don't even go there. You are not in a state of mind. You have no stake in that. Don't go there. Oh, good lord. Still those people. Should the human race eat less meat? Yes, for a variety of reasons. For example, the whole industry around meat, methane, carbon dioxide, this whole industry is just abysmal for the whole planet's climate. Climate change is a thing and they are contributing immensely. In Germany alone is that industry just as bad as the whole traffic sector. It's... that alone is a reason to go to your local butcher, not to the grocery store with pre-packaged meat. And alone is a reason to buy locally and buy less meat. Maybe some fish or literally just a vegetarian or even vegan days in the week. That alone is enough. Second, as I mentioned, health. If you go, let's go fast food, because there's also a lot of meat there. And it's the greasy kind. Your blood vessels, for example. Your heart. Eat too much fat. And yes, it's general advice as well, because you could also possibly do that with vegan options if it's too fatty. That said, meat accomplishes that pretty quick because part of the meat is actually fat. Fat carries the flavor of the meat when cooked. I mean, look down at you. You probably have some fat on you as well, somewhere. For a reason. It's a reserve for bad times, food-wise. It's also a thin layer that isolates your body from the cold. And I'm talking minimal here. I know there are thicker layers. That can also be can. I stress the can. It can also be a problem. Because let's say our bone structure isn't necessarily built for round. Can put additional stress on the joints and so on and so forth. Furthermore, as I mentioned, the blood vessels, the heart, overconsumption of fat can be, oh dear God. I ramble too much. See you later.